Oh. Good evening, everybody. Apologies a little bit late. I had to get in the shower. I was all hot and sticky and unnecessary, and I'm still a bit unnecessary now. I've been working in that would you be working the shop this afternoon, and then the chap come along to eventually pick up that mower I repaired or serviced for him about 4 weeks ago now. So I had to go in and check it over. Would you believe the drive didn't work? And I had about an hour before he turned up. So in I goes, into the sweat box as you do, and it worked out. I checked the belt was still on there, all the rest of that good stuff. However, it was just a bit of adjustment. I think maybe in the hot weather, I don't know. I just had to tighten up the cable a bit, and it ran very, very well. I think, to be honest with you, it needs a new belt in the certainly next year anyway. However, he turned up eventually, big tall chap as I remember, with his money. Started his mower first pull, and he went away well chuffed. So job done. But at that point, I looked at the thermometer. It was 38 degrees in there, and I thought, this is ridiculous. The sweat was running down between areas I just didn't want to think about. Anyway, happy days. So welcome everybody. As always, it's lovely to see everybody here. 26 in the pantry already. The patriarch at me. And it's great to see each and every one of you. It's been absolutely glorious weather here in the whole of the UK, I guess, over the last few days. People moaning about it's going to get too hot. We've got red alerts. Just stay out of it. I mean, it's not a problem, really, is it? And have a shower when you feel like it. Lots of fluids. That ain't my excuse. And just enjoy it. It's our summer, for God's sake. It'll soon be over. We've had the longest day. Don't tell my missus that, mind. She gets really upset. There we are. Look, by the way, she's going out tonight to a party. All the girls from Zumba, I think, going out to a do, raise money for something. What's it for, Annie? Air ambulance. That's right. So she's Phil, can I have some money? Well, then went that 60 quid straight away, didn't it? Never mind. 20. She only took 20, she said. Yeah, right. So what else got? Yeah, well, we've had a couple of emails come through this week. Surprises, quite honestly. First one is that we owe about £2,200 each for our cruise in December, which we have to pay by August. December. And then we also had to pay the bill for the cruise next month. So we should be eating gruel and dry bread for the next 3 or 4 weeks, I think. Whatever. It's not important, is it? Stuff what's come in. I had a small tractor, Massey Ferguson, possibly. A chap, anyway. He's doing it up, and he asked his mate to fix the carb, to clean the carb. But his mate said, I can't do it, but I know somebody that could. So I brought it to me, Muggins here. So I had a look at this thing and I took photographs of inside, outside, backwards, frontwards, just to make sure before I took it apart. Put it into the ultrasonic, and immediately it was so rusty inside you would not believe. Anyway, I cooked it 4 times, and it's come out spanking, absolutely brilliant. So he's going to pick that up on Monday. And then another chap brought in as an Alco mower. Apparently it comes from Germany. Alco Highline. It needs its servicing. He said it starts, and it did start very, very well. However, he was concerned about it was a lot of vibrations, and as he said, the drive didn't go very fast. When you normally use it, he said, I don't know, sort of run behind it. Now it barely walk. And I had a look anyway. I think same old thing. Drive belt, it dried out completely, gone all cracked, and actually nearly separated. So I'm doing that for him at the moment, waiting for the parts. And then that's it. Apart from the good old-fashioned ATCO, which I again waiting for a different cable because the one I ordered didn't fit. It said it did, B17, but the little knob on the end that stops it pulling through was too small. I'd be careful what I said then, didn't I? Anyway, there, well, that's what I've been up to this week. Staying out the sunshine, plenty of showers, and looking forward to the night to have a chat with everybody. 29 in the pantry. So let's have a look, see who's around, and let's have a chat, see what was going on here. Let's go right up to the very end there. And again, I apologise if I miss you. Shout, because to be honest, the glasses are covered in WD-40. I got a job to see out of them. It is me, yes, it is. So who have we got in there? Let's have a look, see right at the very top here. Oh my lord, there's lots of people around. So Al McLean came in, said good evening to Bill. Evening, Bill. I don't know if I missed somebody. And then he said hello to Eddie as well. DNR guy who's been playing with his tools. And then Henry's around. Hank, as always, comes in and supports me and the crew, because that's what it's all about. You guys, not me. Henry's there as always. Thank you, mate. In fact, we had a little chat this afternoon, didn't we? Always good to see you. How's your camera going, by the way, mate? Mac 210 is saying hello to everybody else. And of course, Henry saying hello. And Barry Ewart, good evening, Barry. Hope you're very well. Guys, shut up, Phil. Henry saying hello to everybody else. Al McLean again. Anders Forad. Forad. How do you pronounce that, Anders? Be interesting. Good evening, good Dave. Frenchy says, hope we're all well. Well, we certainly are, my friend. Eddie, where's my spanner? Not where my string. Bruce's shop. Good evening, Bruce. Hope you're well. As you can tell, guys, I'm a bit of heat stroke, I think. I'm sort of 10 minutes behind myself at the moment. Everybody's saying hello to everybody else. And McLean, Steve Small Engines. Good evening, Steve. I hope you're well, my friend. No doubt we look forward to seeing you in a few minutes. Mark Wally's around. Good evening, Mark. I think we're all very well. Thank you for asking. Mark Robbins. Good evening, Mark. I hope you're well again. Henry is saying hello to Mark. Mark saying hello to Henry, and everybody saying hello to everybody else. Let's have a look. See, Eddie is speaking to Bruce. Now, getting up halfway down, so I may well call you in a minute. Where are we, guys? Jason Hughes. Good evening, Jason. I hope you're well, my friend. And I'm working my way down through here now. DNR Small Engines. Good evening, friend. How are you? I hope you're well. I'm sure you must be, especially in this lovely weather. Ben's Workshop. Hello, Top Conker. You're late. That's a mixed trick. Down to me, mate. I was in the shower, and I said to Annie, "I'll have a quick shower." Well, there's no such thing, is there? Henry's saying I'll be with you all shortly. Technical. Oh dear. No, not technical. Just getting wet. So let's. I'm going to put the invitation out to everybody once I go down through. So let's see what we get down there, and I'll pop it out, and it's gone out there now. Well, I continue to say hello to everybody else. Ben's Workshop, Bruce's Shop, Mark Wiley, Mark Robbins, Eddie. Hello, Top Conker. Hello, Eddie. Hope you're well, my friend. Al McLean. I was carrying a group of Texans during the week. The reason they came here wants to get away from the heat. Bit late for that. Steve Small Engines there. Again, I think I'm catching up with everybody. Shout if I missed you. Lawn Lady. Stella, hello, my friend. How are you? I hope I see you this evening. Hopefully you're not working. If you are, you're able to get away for a few minutes with us. It's always good to see you. Let's go fix it. How are you, mate? You doing well? I'm always saying hello to everybody else. Bill Clement, good evening, Bill. Bill Clement, let's go fix it again. Lawnmower Lady, hello, Max, saying hello to everybody else. Guy's still playing with his tools. Nathan, good evening, Nathan. How are you, my friend? Nathan K. Hope you're well. I'm getting down the bottom there now. I think good to see you. Hank says, Stella. We all think that. Stella he's a gentleman, absolute gentleman. Colin K. How are you, my friend? I'm just making sure I put the oh, Nathan said hi. I thought I put the invite out, but I'll do it just to make sure. Oh, there is the reason I didn't do that. I best hit the button first. Oh, as you can see, I'm a few minutes behind myself. By the way, someone asked me what I was doing with a house in the background. That's a doll's house that somebody found in a skip. Would you believe this? Somebody threw away a doll's house, and with all the furniture. And this guy picked it up. A friend of ours picked it up. He thought he'd take it home and do it up. Well, that lasted 2 minutes, and so he said, "Do I want it? Can I do it with it?" Yeah, of course. I spent a few hours messing around with it, and now our grandkids love it. And in fact, they fight over it half the time. You gotta love them sometimes. So let's have a look. See who have we got down in the basement, and hopefully this time the guy who's been playing with his tools has got is clothed in himself. Let's have a look. See.
Right.
Oh Lord. I know I should.
You couldn't. I had to.
And then everybody's good friend.
Hey, Henry.
Hey, how you guys doing?
And then we got the best looking dude on Facebook apart from me. Hello,
Hey, Bruce.
How we doing, guys? Good to see everybody. Is it as warm where you are as it is where we are? Because at the moment it's quite warm.
It is just pure beautiful here.
Mm-hmm.
I moved myself to where I have a good view this time.
Right. Okay. We're being told we're on a red alert because it's going to be 40 degrees or some such thing, 38, 40.
That's like 100 plus here, isn't it?
It's about 100 plus, yeah. Because we're not used to it, Mike, to be fair.
To be fair, yeah. I come down here and when it hits 90, everybody says they're dying. And I think, yeah, I came here for the 90. You know?
To cool down, yeah.
They're telling us not to use water because we're in a drought now.
Yeah, or they say not to use electricity because everybody's using their air conditioners. So if you had an electric car, how would you get home?
Yeah.
Where does the electricity come from in the first place? You know?
It comes out of the ground, I think. I don't know.
Is that right?
They use fossil fuel and oil and all that to make electricity, but they're telling us not to use fossil fuel or gasoline.
We live in a very, very strange
Well, I hope I
world.
didn't get this off on the wrong foot.
Yeah.
They want us to use the gas in a roundabout way now.
Yeah.
Someone said to me that we've got alternatives. Hydrogen, for instance, is a fuel that can be used. So why aren't we all using hydrogen? I don't know. Perhaps
Well, after the Hindenburg, it sort of slowed people down on that a little.
You know, I was talking to Mick today, and he was saying that all these people are running, windmills and all these different kind of generators and everything. And how come we're not seeing any savings in money?
Right.
Well, they are.
Yeah,
In Texas, you hit these, because there's so much open nothing in Texas, you hit these gigantic 10-mile across solar farms, and that's where whole cities get powered from those solar farms. There's no plant.
Yeah, but they're saving money. How come they're not passing it on to us?
Exactly.
Something's
Their pockets aren't full enough.
Something's funny.
We're here us middle class guys are here to pay the bills.
That's all.
Yep.
Here endeth the lesson.
Hey, Phil, what's your shirt say? I see it says made in, and then I see a hint of what it says underneath.
Let me show you. There we go.
Made in 1952.
That's you, Phil.
All original. You're OEM.
There's a few bits have been added on over the years, to be honest with you, and a few bits been taken off, but there we go.
Is it your birthday right around now?
Yeah, November.
Oh, well, that's close. We can celebrate that.
Yeah.
Sure.
We're actually planning a party for my 70th. And we've just arranged now the music, the bar, the food, the hall. So there's only one thing left to do now, and that's to pay for it.
Yeah.
Well,
That detail.
We're off to a birthday. We're off to a birthday party in about an hour and a half. A little 2-year-old.
Oh well, yeah. Anne's gone off to one tonight, but they're going to raise money for the helicopter. What do you call it?
Yeah, you said that. Yeah,
air ambulance. Yeah,
air ambulance. It's a good cause.
Let's have a look. See, Mrs. H wants to know. Look at it. She's going as a 17.
Look at her. She's all dressed up and ready to go.
This is going to be the 19th. There you go.
Dolled up. Wow.
There you go. Yeah, that's fine.
Nice.
She's a lucky lady.
Be sure she's going out there for the helicopter.
See you later.
All right, lovey. Enjoy.
Thank you.
There we go. There's another good-looking dude. Hello, Rob.
Rob.
How we doing? You all right, mate? How we
Hey,
doing,
Rob.
chap?
Rob, we all want to know about this new tool you've got.
Which one, mate?
Well,
The one you can show on camera.
We'll go that
Yeah.
way. Is it the blade balancer?
Oh, sorry, mate. I thought you said toy. Sorry.
Oh.
Well, how can I say? Without letting too much go, obviously, because, you know, if it does work, then obviously I'm going to need to get it, put a pattern on it? A pattern?
Yeah, patent, yeah.
Patent, that's the one. So I'm going to put the finishing touches on it this weekend, and I'm going to send it down to Mick.
Right.
He's kindly offered to put it through its paces. It's just I want somebody else's opinion on it. And what's going to give an honest opinion. And where it can be better, or where, you know, I mean, there's not much to it, but it is cheaper and a lot better, in my eyes anyway, than the Oregon. Is it Oregon?
Yeah, I've seen that. Yeah.
It'll be a quarter of the price of that, and it'll do the same. It'll do the same job.
Sure. Okay. I use one of those pyramid thingies that sits on a spike.
Yeah, but you don't get the balance right with them.
I put a nail in a vise.
Yep, that's
I used to do that, Bruce, as well. Yeah,
It's right in my Briggs book.
yeah. Do you know? I was sat there one day, and I went in shed. I was thinking, and funnily enough, I was using a nail in the vise, and I was thinking, well, all the odd parts and offcuts what I've got, I'm just going to have a mess about and come up with. It is what it is, whatever I come up with, and it works.
Well, that's
So-
the main thing, mate. Yeah, I mean, yeah, and good luck to you. I hope something comes of it for you. It's
Yeah.
Well, you never know. You never know. As Del Boy says this time, Rodney, we could be millionaires.
I know that the nail in the
Indeed.
vise doesn't do a good job of centering or balancing the blade when it's flat like this. Because if the two ends are sharpened away a little bit, you've got offset metal that you can't measure when the blade is on a nail. So I know it's not perfect. So I've been thinking about getting a different one. So.
But to be honest, Bruce, as everybody says, it's a lawnmower. It's not the space shuttle, is it?
Not the space shuttle.
Definitely.
Yep.
But thing is though, there, Conk, when it's out, and you can tell,
You can.
you know, it'll shake it to bits.
Well, even if it's out a tiny bit, the rope will bounce.
Yeah, but keep hold there, Bruce. You know, don't begin a new one just yet.
Yeah, here we are. Let's see.
But yeah.
I was working on a machine there tonight before I realised what the time was.
Yeah.
And I see people struggling to get fuel pipes off. Well, I use a tool that I got from work years ago. It's like a large size tack remover.
Hmm.
You know, and that will sit in behind the pipe, and then you just lever off. I think Snap-on made it. I think I got it from work.
Oh
It's
yeah, I know.
It's literally a tack remover, but it's a larger version of it. And I thought, well, you know, rather mess around with the plier and one thing or another. That's what I
Someone
use.
sent me a set of 3 fuel line pliers.
Yeah,
I don't
you
know
can
if
actually
it's
find them.
Anchor. One of you
Yeah.
guys sent them to me. It's
Yeah,
been
I
so
think
long
you
now, I
find
don't
them.
even know who it was now.
Yeah. To be honest with you, the best thing about mine was they were free.
Yeah, the F word.
Perfect.
Or
Yeah.
But I say, well, it is anyway. I've come up to say hello, and I hope you all having a nice weekend.
sorry, that
Because I'm going out now. Well, out. It's
just on the side, guys. I got to go move my car. Henry, you're in charge.
oh well. I'll
Take over,
stay
Henry.
out while you're-
Hawaiian trip. Anybody interested in a Hawaiian trip?
Hawaiian
I like
trip,
Hawaii. Any
Hawaiian
place there's a
trip.
beach is me.
Well,
Me and Mrs. G said we're in.
Phil has got to pay for 2 trips by December, so let's throw in a third one, Hawaiian trip.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. No, take it to the Caribbean. That's more fun than Hawaii.
Yeah.
I've never been to any.
No? You'd have fun. Well, gone.
He's going.
Yeah. He's never been and he's done.
So how's Mr. Bruce today?
Good.
Yeah.
It is hot here. We're finally getting our summer. Yeah.
Oh, you're finally getting some heat, huh?
It's going to go to 30.
30.
Which is 90. I know that's cold for you, Bill, but it'll about 90th today. That's pretty warm for us up here in the Arctic.
The garden growing good?
Yep. It's just, if we had 3 weeks of rain and everything's stalled, and now we're in summer. So, and summer's has fallen on a weekend.
Yeah, in Texas, it was like summer's never going to come. It really felt like it was never going to come about middle of March. And then the first day the temperature went over 100, it did it every day after that. It's just
that's a little
the
rough.
day it was absolutely gorgeous for the first 3 months of the year, and then it just went to hell in a handbasket.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they're predicting this following week for the next 10 days is going to be our heat wave for July.
Yeah. Well, you guys in Texas made the news here, way up here in Western Canada, about the power being out again or potential power loss.
Yeah, If the power goes out, we, honest to God, go get a hotel room if the power goes out at home.
Yeah.
Just to stay in the air conditioning. Or we go to the mall and just hope that the mall stays open until the power comes back on.
Mm-hmm.
Jordan
It
said
gets
he had
rough.
snow in the UK last year because it's making up for the snow that we had in May.
Do they not normally get snow?
Nah,
I've been to the UK a couple of times and it seems like it snowed every time I was there.
they're only tiny little.
Sorry about that, guys. My car was in the front of the drive and couldn't get out. We're a posh 2-car family,
Yeah.
Talking about posh. How's that for posh? Look.
There's Ken.
When you line them up, you need the one that's in the back.
Where's
Always.
your mother, Ken?
Yeah.
Good. Her birthday's next week, but my sister's going to be away, her 80th birthday, so we took her today for lunch by the sea. So we just got back.
Nice.
Yeah. So heading
Oh,
home.
Ken, we missed you today, mate. Where have you been?
I got up late, and then I made breakfast at like 10 o'clock, and all of a sudden my sister's like, "Oh, you meeting us at noon for lunch?" I'm like, "What? I forgot." So I had a breakfast, and it's like, "Oh, crap." So, needless to say, the only thing I want to do now is go take a nap,
Yeah.
Right.
I put it into my calendar on the computer, and then I forget to read it.
Yeah.
I usually get a reminder. I didn't.
I set that too, but I'm never around for the reminder.
Yeah. When I'm at home, I've got Alexa to remind me. When I go on vacation, it's just wherever the sun is.
Mm-hmm.
Can Alexa make you reminders then?
Yeah.
Sorry?
Can Alexa give you reminders?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
Really? How do you do
Yeah.
that?
It wakes me up in the morning, turns the lights on, changes the air conditioner. It does everything.
You got to have all the this posh stuff though, isn't it?
Turns on the coffee.
Nick uses Alexa a lot, I thought.
We don't use Alexa here.
Well, I actually went and bought a new router yesterday because I went over 65 devices.
Oh my Lord.
No,
But
Bruce.
The house does everything but cut the yard.
You got the Alexa A?
The Alexa A.
Not bad, eh?
Cheers, guys. Cheers.
Yeah. I'm still drinking coffee.
Yeah, in Canada, the A, Alexa.
Brucey, what happened? We were waiting for you, buddy.
Pardon me?
We were waiting for you last night.
I know. To be honest with you, we ended up having company in the backyard, and we were sitting outside with them. So sorry, you took number 2 on that one.
There's nothing nicer, as you say, than
No, we
sitting
had a good-
outside with friends, having a beer or two.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a very pleasant way of an evening. What's the weather like where you are in Bruce? Is it a bit warmer now, I hope?
Yeah, it's going to be 30 degrees here today, Phil.
Oh, yeah, okay. Because you seem to have extremes of weather, either very cold or quite hot, you know.
Right. And it changes. Well, it doesn't go from 30 below to 30 above, but it does, you know, we see the full swing.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, I can proudly say I haven't checked the weather in Texas for a week now.
You probably don't need to. It's the same.
I reckon it's going to be sunny.
Sunny and blue sky.
Yeah, sunny. The
When you
only
go-
thing I do check is I check the thermometer, the thermostat in the house to make sure that the temperature is not going too high, to make sure the air conditioner is working right.
All right.
Yeah, we just open the doors and the windows and have a through draft.
Yeah, we can't do that without fire extinguishers.
Yeah. Phil, do you guys does it cool off at night?
It drops down to about 18 at night at the moment.
Oh, that's pretty warm. That's pretty warm.
That's
We've got,
Sorry, Bill.
18. That's
you guys
60s,
heard of
isn't it?
Dyson, no
Yeah.
doubt. I've got a Dyson fan, you know, the bladeless fans that Dyson makes.
Yep.
I got one of those. Well, I used to work for him, you see. So I, you know, staff deals, and we've got that running in the bedroom all night, because there's no noise to it. It's a clever piece of engineering. And,
I like the hum of a fan when I'm sleeping.
There.
Yeah, the hum just puts me to sleep.
Oh wow, yeah. My missus hates it. Absolutely hates it.
Yeah. My wife doesn't like the fan, so of course it's been 20 years of curiosity when the fan comes on at night.
Who wins normally? Let me guess.
Well, I
does.
win, but she won't let me point the fan towards me unless I'm willing to sleep like next to the bed.
Well, I don't like fans because they dry my eyes out.
I close my eyes when I sleep. I'm just saying.
So it's going to go down to 14 tonight here.
14. That's comfortable, isn't it? That would be
That's nice. And you can get the windows open and then get the house cooled off. And then about now, we'll start shutting the windows now. Noon.
Yeah, Bruce, you got to trust your wife a little bit more and go ahead and close your eyes at night.
Yeah.
Just lock up the knife drawer. You'll be all right.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. My wife actually asked for, and I gave her a gun one year for Christmas. We are in Texas, you know.
Yeah.
A little bitty 22, you know, something to go kill paper people.
Yeah. People. Right on.
Again, Texas. Yeah.
Scope on it?
Harold,
No, I got her a little Ruger bull barrel, little handgun, little 22.
Oh yeah. I've never held a handgun.
No? Well, my little brother worked for the sheriff's office, and I'd go target practicing with him, and finally had to have my own. You know.
We have lots of long guns up here. Lots.
I've actually handed my guns in about 6 months ago. I had a 12-bore and a 2.2 rifle. I've handed them in now because our laws are so tight.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Every 5 years we have to replace the license,
Mm-hmm.
and it was such a huge task to again get the license renewed. I thought, no, I don't use them now, so hand them in.
That's kind of how I am. You know, if somebody said, okay, from now on, nobody's allowed to have guns, I'd go, aw, but I wouldn't be willing to go march on Washington or anything.
It wouldn't change your life, right?
It wouldn't change my life that much because okay, so it's not going to sit in a lockbox from now on, you know?
Right.
It lives in a box in the corner.
Yeah.
I've got about 9 rifles, of which 6 are operational, and the other 3 are unusable antiques.
Yeah.
And I have them all. I have them all in a safe, gun safe.
Yeah, I've got a little 222s, one of which it says it's a semi-automatic, but every time you fire one bullet, it jams up.
No.
So it's really a single shot gun. You know?
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
And I think it retailed for $89 new. So it's not really worth fixing. But what do you do? How do you throw it away? You know?
I got a nice little Winchester.
What we used to do down in Cornwall. Sorry, Bruce, I interrupted you. I beg
It's all
pardon.
good, man. I've got a nice little 22 with a tubular feed. Put about 15.
Oh.
We can put about 15 long rifles in there. It's a nice little gun. Scope is just accurate to within a quarter inch at 50 yards. It's beautiful.
Wow, that'd be fun.
It is it's a Winchester.
It's a rifle?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was thinking hard to be that good with a handgun.
Yeah. Well, I don't have it. Never held one.
If you wait till the police collect the guns, then you could sell it off. because they collect them and they give you a
Yeah,
certificate.
not here.
Yeah.
They just crush them here.
Well, they'd probably give some sort of certificate. I figure one of these days the local police department will have one of those $100 drives or something,
Yeah.
or some sort of toy drive where they give toys away when you turn them in, and then I'll turn in the little broken gun, the single shot gun.
Well, no matter where you are, whether guns are easily acquired or whether you have to go through all the hoops to get one, it's still a hot topic no matter where you are.
Absolutely
Yeah.
right. Yeah. I mean,
And here I'm on
when we-
vacation. I could have one by dinner if I wanted one here.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. When I lived down in Cornwall, there we had to get rid of a gun that was no license, whatever. We used to throw it in the Tamar, and that's 60 foot of water there, of salt water. They didn't last very long in there. They would soon rot away.
Yeah, I'm sure 2 hours later they're no good.
I haven't hunted for about 10 years.
There's so much mud there, though, Bruce. It would, people used to jump off it when they wanted to commit suicide. God bless them. And they went in, but they never came up because they went into the mud. Awful.
Oh, stuck in the bottom.
They got stuck on the bottom. Yeah, they never came up.
Oh, that'd be a horrible way to go.
Terrible, man. I mean, there's never a nice way.
At least it was achieving the original intent, though.
Well, yeah.
Well, yeah, that's true now. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
quite a high over it.
Wrong kind there.
You
Bill.
got some interesting neighbors there, Bill.
I do.
Yeah, we all tried.
Yeah, I try to position myself so I don't have like girls in bikinis going around me.
There was a guy with the tattoos.
Yeah, and plenty of everything. Yeah.
You see, I'm sweating a little bit. It's a little bit warm.
Oh dear.
Yeah.
But budgie smugglers don't work sometimes, do they?
Right.
The best laid plans of mice and men.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So we're getting a bunch more work done on the house. Each year we're picking a project, and we have cedar fascia, soffits, and trim in the stucco, and we're getting all of that done. And it was either that or crawl up there at my age and paint the whole thing, and it would have taken me 5 days to paint it, and it's taken them 5 days to clad the house. So
to get over it.
I'm going to Indiana on Tuesday because my dear uncle, 75 years old, went up on a ladder and then fell.
Wow.
And now he's got a titanium plate here holding his ribs apart.
Oh, he didn't. I'm surprised he's still with us. Well, that's a big
He's been
deal.
He's been in the hospital since May. And I'm going up on Tuesday. And I told his wife, I said, listen, just give me because he's the same way I am. He works off lists. I said, give me Jim's list and I'll take care of it. And I said, don't even think about me. I'll stay for a few days and I'll run the mowers. I'll make sure the tractor's running. I'll get the boat. I'll decide on the pontoons on the boat,
Put the screws in the deck, whatever it takes.
Yeah. And I told her, I said, consider me nothing more than labor when I'm there. She calls me Billy. She says, oh, Billy, I can't do that. And it's like, hon, get Jim back in shape. That's that little voice at the beginning of my videos was me and him working in his garage. And he says, okay, we're ready. Right after I told him, don't say anything. He says, okay, I won't say anything. I said, okay, just turn the camera on and then hold your hand up and I'll know you're started. And he says, okay. And then he turned the camera on, he holds his hand up and he says, okay, we're ready. I went,
Well, that's like me. I can't close this thing. I'm just always going.
I'm just the opposite on videos. I'm very happy to just sit there and quietly work in my corner and I say, oh yeah, the camera's on. I should say something here.
I forget and leave it on and focused on a piece of gravel on the floor of their garage and
yeah.
And you go,
I'd say, oh, I'll edit that out later. Yeah.
But
hey,
actually,
look, a shiny thing.
It turns an hour and a half worth of editing down to an hour.
Yeah. Hey, look, wait, what's that in the crack between the benches? I see that. Let's go chase that for a while. I do that all the time.
What size cards do you use then, guys? What size memory cards do you use so that you can continually film?
Well, I use 128 gig.
Oh, you're a high-tech guy.
Hang on, Bruce. Let me have a look, mate.
32. Oh.
It looks like 32. Yeah.
Yeah.
32 gig. Yeah.
Yeah, 32. That's about all I need.
Well, I use 128 in the phone, and then another 128 in the GoPro 10.
Right. If I start
What's it
using
called?
more than
Gig
that, I
or
got too much editing to do.
That's a lot of memory, isn't it?
Not really. Not if I film in
Well.
8K, so that I can do all the little zooms and everything.
Mm-hmm.
So I film like billboard size, so then I can focus in tight. The higher the resolution you go, the more you can tighten it. You can zoom in.
You can do what you want. Or
So
zoom
and
out.
filming in 8K, it burns that memory up.
Yeah.
The cameras get hot in 5 minutes.
And you can
Oh,
zoom
yeah.
out and
I forget
zoom
to
out and
do
have
it.
no pixels. Eh?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, it makes you look like you've got a cameraman.
Oh, he's home. You look
Hey,
hot.
Ken.
We're,
You look
we're
hot, Ken.
little YouTubers. We don't need to have theater type.
No, by the time you upload it, it's down to 750 anyways.
760, yeah.
Yeah, sorry.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I know. It just destroys all that hard work.
1080p and 760, yeah, right.
I think I would specialize in filming looking for nuts and bolts on the floor. That would be my speciality. Searching for washers.
No kidding.
No.
Knee pads.
Big magnets. Big magnets
Yeah.
though, on a
Well, that's
stick.
true. Except if they're
Yeah,
aluminum.
I've got a magnet on a stick.
Me too.
One of the little round ones and a little wood dowel about
Oh,
5 feet long, so I can poke behind the bench occasionally.
Yeah.
I was given a real nice extendable one.
Yeah. So you put it in behind there, you come out with all sorts, don't you? You know,
Yeah,
You do, yeah.
screwdriver, torque,
I remember losing that.
spanners.
Yeah, you could build a whole motor on just things that came up from behind the bench after a couple of years.
Yeah.
And I don't know what's wrong with my floor, but if I drop a washer or a little screw, when they poured the floor, they must have angled it to the outside, which is the right thing to do.
They
for
all go
water.
outside.
But they all roll right back to that little crack, that's where the floor and the wall meet.
Mine goes right under the workbench as far as it
Yeah.
can go.
Exactly.
My
And the older-
my
and the
garage
older you
floor is
get,
made
you
of
guys,
magic.
the older-
I've got
the older
magic
you
stuff
get,
on
the
the
harder-
garage floor. You drop a bolt and it vanishes.
Totally. Just-
Middle of the garage, you drop a bolt and it's gone.
Yeah. I try to, if I feel I'm dropping, I try to follow it down. You know.
Yeah.
I found it. No, yeah.
I worked with a guy who would take the same one again and drop it and see where it went. And
That's how it does.
To
That
me-
makes sense, yeah.
yes, it does, and it works for him. But when I do it, I got two missing now.
Yeah, recreate the circumstance.
Yeah. Oh dear.
Sorry, I missed you yesterday, Kenny.
Yeah, we had a good time. I actually
Yeah.
got a lot of emails afterwards with questions and stuff, and it's a good Q&A period for.
It is.
people,
We ended
yeah.
up. Well, it was hot. It was 30 degrees or 90 degrees yesterday afternoon, and we were out underneath the poplar tree swilling beer. So
Hey, so that was probably a better place to be.
yeah, it was fun. So friends wanted rhubarb. They wanted some rhubarb's perfect right now. It's not bitter.
Do you guys eat it with a little sugar on it, raw?
No, I don't eat much. I do a little bit of. Trudy makes a nice rhubarb crisp.
That's the
But,
food of the devil. Rhubarb is the food of the
Well, the
devil.
leaves will kill you.
Thank you, Phil.
And then
Oh,
6 feet down from the rhubarb, we've got a horseradish.
Mm.
So that's kind of the same size plant.
Mhm.
And my God, if you just happen to hit that rhubarb root with a shovel, it just like your eyes are watering and everything.
Yeah, yeah. Of course, the horseradish will spread like mad, won't it? Because it's a root.
It spreads like rhubarb.
Yeah, yeah. And but
Yeah.
it is good, man. Homemade.
I'm with you, Phil.
Horseradish sauce is good.
If there's a hell, they serve rhubarb and spinach, I'm sure, every meal.
I don't know. My mom used to make rhubarb, a drink out of rhubarb, you know?
Oh, God, no,
Mix
no,
it up.
no.
Yeah, Mrs. P does.
Oh, it was
I
good.
still like
Your
a
potatoes-
strawberry rhubarb pie.
I'm going to be.
Yeah,
handling
my
your
stepdad
potatoes
used to make
next week.
rhubarb pie. It was like, oh God, that's all for you.
No, but strawberry rhubarb. Yeah.
Yeah, we have. I think our rhubarb is strawberry, but
No, the strawberries mixed in with it with a little bit of
Oh.
sugar in the
Yeah.
pie. Yeah, real
Yeah,
good.
well, Annie cooks rhubarb with no sugar or anything. Just puts it in water, boils it, and cooks it, and eats it as is. No
Yeah.
sugar or anything.
Sour.
You think, how on earth can you actually? Well, this is a woman that makes porridge every morning with water.
Yeah.
You know why?
she's not there right now. You can say it.
That's why. Hey, Bruce, you think I'd be that brave if she was there?
But she can go on and watch this later.
That's true.
I do
No,
that.
I'll put a lock on it so she can't see.
You can lock her and nobody else.
With is it rhubarb crumbled custard? Oh God, see that is just wrong. That is wrong, Al. I'm sorry.
I don't mind rhubarb crumble.
Oh dear Lord. So
Yeah.
that's a good, interesting actually. What's your worst food hate? I'll tell you mine. Tripe. Tripe.
I don't know if it's cooked right. If it's cooked right, it's not bad.
No, tripe.
That's your least favorite food?
Yeah, my least favorite food is tripe.
What's my least favorite food?
I'd have to say spinach.
No,
I like spinach.
Yeah,
Yeah, but I break out and I blow up like the
I gotta ask the boss.
Goodyear tire guy with spinach.
It's coconut.
Coconut.
I love coconut.
Most people
don't. Yeah, I know. I see it. My wife doesn't like coconut. And I just think it's like magical.
No, yeah. Dried anything. We don't mind coconut milk in a Thai food dish. Maybe.
So yeah, you wouldn't make it an hour here then. Those are all coconut trees.
No, coconut trees.
It looks pretty familiar.
Yeah.
What about you, Henry? What's your worst food, mate? You've kept very quiet there.
Yeah.
I'll eat anything put in front of me that's cooked.
Fair enough.
I'll try it once anyways, you know?
Oh, yeah. You got to try it, yeah.
So no sushi.
The thing is with tripe, I used to be, as you know.
You know what, Bill? I don't eat sushi either.
My initial trade was a slaughterman. When I left school at 15 and a half, I went to work in an abattoir. And I then progressed and became a qualified slaughterman. And part and parcel of the process was, obviously, kill the animals, so form and gut them, was then having to deal with cleaning things like the tripe or the chitterlings. You guys in America eat chitterlings?
No.
It's the large intestine of a pig.
Chitlins. Yeah, chitlins.
Yeah.
Okay, I take spinach back. That's not my least favorite food.
I've never tried haggis.
Okay, spinach is number 3 now.
The intestine of a pig is only 6 foot long, the large intestine, because the small intestine used for sausages, obviously, you know that.
Yep.
The large intestine, you put on a large metal pipe with holes in it, water coming out, and
then throw it away?
Like you would a condom. And then what I do is the water would wash out all the poo together with all the worms that are in there. And it put me off for life eating anything like that.
I wouldn't
imagine that. They were this long.
I don't want anything that's a worm shelter and a poop shelter for starting life. You know.
Now you know why you won't eat it. It's disgusting.
I love blood sausage.
Blood, yeah, black pudding's different. It has blood. That was my initiation, Henry.
So
my first day working in an abattoir, I was given a tin bath. It was about a 5-gallon tin bath, and I had to go out to the sticking pen where they were killing pigs at the time. And my first job on my first day was get out in the sticking pen and collect the blood of 3 pigs that were stunned and then bled. You then pulled it away, allowed it to cool, and you had to pull out the congealed blood. Yeah. So you were left with a liquid.
So because it coagulates so quickly.
That's it. And the liquid blood was made black pudding. That's what you use. If you could do that as a 15-and-a-half-year-old, you were in. You know?
Yeah. Well, you know the term knick-knack, paddywhack, give the dog a bone?
Yeah, yeah.
The paddywhack is the tip of the sirloin bone. It's actually cartilage, and once the butcher gets to that, then he has the bone left over, and he gives the dog a bone.
Absolutely right. Yeah.
How did I do there? Pretty good.
Pretty good.
Good, mate. Yeah.
That's definitely grade A trivia there.
Yeah.
We might have to record.
That's something that you could store in your mind and take up space instead of putting something important in there.
Yeah, like where I park my car. Or which shoe goes on which foot.
What do you got there, kid? Beef paddywhack. There you go. Yeah. Give the knick-knack, paddywhack, give the dog a bone.
Never knew that. Interesting.
Yeah, I'm full of all that useless. Yeah, I'm just like you, though. I'm full of this useless stuff, and I share with it when I film, and then I can't. I locked myself in the garage. Can't find the keys or what.
Yeah.
Well, Bruce, you're like me. you'll say something and you'll remember a song with that saying.
Yes.
And you sing it out.
Yeah. One line from every song.
Exactly.
And I haven't been taken to the cleaners on YouTube rights yet, so that's okay.
Thank you, Mick. You look after our rodents.
Oh.
Oh, yeah, exactly.
I'll be 66 next Wednesday.
I'll be 70.
We're not sure if I'm not sure if I should party or cry.
Hey,
you're on the right side of the grass. It's a party.
Exactly.
Bruce, what's the alternative, mate? A lot of people very, very pleased to be where you are now.
Yeah. Every time I get together with my friends, there's one less person there.
Yeah, I just played frisbee golf with my two little brothers who are twins, who are 5 years younger than I am, and their kids. Oh, good Lord.
You must be
we're on like hole 15 and my elbow's just about done.
You're about
and
60,
they're still running.
63, aren't you, Bill?
No. Thank 62. You, though. Thank you. No.
Oh.
No, at 60.
60. Well, that's close. I mean, how can you tell, right?
Henry, are we going to let them know how old we are, mate?
You guys are okay. My doctor said you're in your 6th decade. You know, you're doing okay. So you guys are in
November.
Yeah. When I was starting to lose, I was beating the kids to death on the first 5 or 6 holes, and when I started sloping a little bit, I said, keep in mind, I'm the only person over the age of 40 on this entire sun-beaten disc golf course. You know, so I'm 20 years older than everybody I'm playing with. Say, yeah, okay, I'm in first still. Come on, guys, you know.
Well, you know, the older you get, though, you realize you don't have to hit it 275 yards to get down there in 4.
That's how I play. I'm playing 80-yard shots where they're playing 100 yards into the trees.
Yeah, so they take a three ball penalty, and you're down there in 2 or 3 or 4.
Yep. Well, I did hit one of those impossibles where I did a par 4 in 2. And, you know, you throw your driver, and it's like, and you watch it go and say that should work, and it hit the chains, and it was on like the first or second hole, and everybody else drops and says, okay, I quit. You know?
Yeah.
But after 5 or 6 holes, I'm done. Yeah.
Yeah.
I couldn't even see the ball to hit the bloody thing.
Exactly.
Under 200 yards.
Well, out there in the Everglades, if you go in the water traps, I had one frisbee go in the water hazard, and you abandon them. You do not go get them under any condition. If it goes in the water, you'll leave it there. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. I mean, you see the water stir around the frisbee. When it hits the water, you see water stir all over the place. And it's like, there's nothing about that $20 frisbee that's going to get me in that water. You know,
plastic alligator poop later on.
It really is. Well, the alligators are smart. They've learned that lunch comes right after that little splash.
Yeah.
Do you ever get alligator attacks down there? Because we hear about it. Obviously, you're living with these damn things.
2 this weekend.
Really?
To adult children? What were the 2?
Both of them chasing frisbees.
Oh, wow.
Going into the water after a frisbee. It's like, yeah, it might be 3 feet offshore. I might be able to see it. If I can't get to it with a stick, I've got more frisbees.
They wouldn't send rangers in a case like that, or what?
This is Florida. They're everywhere.
No, but I'm just saying in some place like that where you play frisbee, though, they wouldn't put rangers in there like monthly to try and eradicate it or anything?
Cold.
No, they do put signs up that say, you know, chasing your frisbee is not a great idea.
Yeah. Or don't feed the treacherous animals.
Yeah, don't feed the gators you.
Yeah.
You know, you're feeding yourself to the gators.
You say it's
an alligator and injured.
Sorry, Phil.
You say the attacks, 2 attacks. Are people actually killed or seriously injured?
Oh no. There's no almost killed with an alligator. You get hit by an alligator, you're dead.
You're dead, right? Yeah. Okay.
They drag you in.
Oh my Lord.
No cats and dogs, please.
Yeah. Well, funny enough, people get caught more than cats and dogs because cats and dogs are both smarter than us and faster than us to put it in reverse.
Yeah.
They know not to go to the water, you know. But yeah, they have signs. Yeah, as a matter of fact, the day I landed, they said a guy was, a homeless guy was trying to make money recovering frisbees and selling them, and moved into the digestive system of an alligator.
Yeah.
Oh my Lord.
So he's got a place to live now.
They had one in the main washroom at our condo there 3 years ago. The guard had a picture of it.
Yeah.
But are they protected though, alligators and crocodiles and stuff, or are they?
I don't know.
No, they're not.
Yeah,
They
only
used to
in
be.
alligator farms where they use them for cooking.
Right.
Yeah, they
What
used to
about,
be protected, but now they hunt them.
You see the alligator people on these crazy shows on TV. Don't they have any like 5 tags they can have?
Yeah, they
Yeah.
buy tags,
Yeah.
but if an alligator's in your yard, it's fair game.
Okay.
Is it alligator or crocodile people eat?
Both.
Both. Why would you eat a crocodile, for Christ's sake?
I bet
Well,
you
if
it tastes
you're
like
in
chicken.
Vietnam, the women and girls over there, they'll cook it and eat it right there, right on the open fire.
Oh Lord!
Yeah, it tastes like chicken.
Yeah.
Bio
Yep.
break.
They said that about frog's legs. Remember?
Yeah,
It
and
tastes
it's like
frog.
just get chicken. If it tastes like chicken, just get chicken.
Yeah.
Oh, no way.
I don't know. I like alligator. Alligator, I had it in Louisiana. Oh,
Yeah.
excellent. Excellent.
Especially if
Yeah,
there's
I've had
good
it
sauce
here.
on it too. Yeah.
So what is it? If you can describe it, then is it the same consistency as chicken, or
Kind of,
No.
sort of, halfway between chicken and a pork chop.
Yeah, more like that. Yeah. I mean, the flavor was really good. You
A
know,
little
Yeah.
grainy. Yeah, a little
Yeah.
grainy.
I've had snapping turtle too, which is totally a
The
weird
soup?
meat.
Would you have soup or what?
Yeah, yeah, with the meat in it. Yeah,
Yeah.
and excellent,
Huh,
excellent.
I've never had turtle.
I've had rattlesnake. That was good.
I think I'll stick to baked beans on toast.
Now you see, I see alligator way before baked beans on toast.
Oh Lord!
Well, up here we got a lot of game restaurants, because they do a lot of hunting up here.
Yeah,
And they have what they call game dinners at all the hunt clubs, and really popular where you could taste just about anything game around and
yeah.
just have a taste. It's pretty cool.
Bear, possum, you name it, they'll cook it.
Yep. Hey, John.
I had a possum in the garage the other day, and I chased him out with a straight shaft weed eater.
Put them on the
And-
open fire.
Oh, the neighbor pointed him out. I was sitting in the driveway talking to the neighbor, and it just so happened that I was carrying a weed eater in when he stopped to talk to me, and we sat there for half an hour talking about nothing. And we saw the possum turn the corner into the garage, head under the Corvette, and so I had a weed eater in my hand. I chased him, and he says, "What would you have done? That thing's got teeth. What would you have done if it turned at you?" I don't know. I tried to weed eat it, I guess. That's what I got.
Well, I think a weed eater would probably win.
Hmm.
They've got a lot of teeth. They're pretty vicious little animals.
Well, yeah, but most of the time they'll just hiss at you, and they're
Yeah.
just trying to get away.
If you chase them with a weed eater, they definitely decide it's time to leave.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I must admit, I found that weed eaters and hedgehogs don't get on very well. We've
Did you do one?
you have hedgehogs over there,
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
the spiny things. They're like,
I don't think we got 'em.
they're
Like
mini
little
porcupine.
porcupines.
The best of word, a mini porcupine, tiny little animals. They live in the woods and stuff, and they're all prickly. They're covered in fleas and stuff, but they eat all slugs and stuff like that. They're really good for your garden. But I did find out that my strimmer made a bit of a mess of it. So oops, it was. There you go. There's that. They are like a spiny thing. Look.
It doesn't look scary.
I
They're
know.
not scary, mate.
But those things are sharp.
They're sharp, but they're okay. They roll up in a ball.
Yeah.
You frighten them, they roll up in a little ball like that.
Hey Phil, you know how many people here in the States got them as pets?
Well,
Well,
hedgehogs,
he's right though. There's a lot of fleas on those. You got to watch.
Yeah.
always full of fleas. They are, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep, we have them here as pets.
It looks like something out of a Japanese cartoon.
It looks like a pincushion.
They're
Like the
actually
reverse.
becoming quite rare, actually, because they eat all the slugs and that type of thing. With all the farmers using the weed killer and stuff, it's having a real problem for them.
Yeah.
Probably more than I should.
If you're all in a beer, mate, we'll have one.
Your feet are cold. She's hiding. She doesn't want to be on camera. Up there.
Hello.
Yeah. Oh yeah. See, they immediately go full screen. Hey, look.
Straight in. I tell you what, she's a good-looking woman.
I know. I can't figure out why she stays around.
Must be your money, mate. Must be your money.
Yeah, I don't think it's that.
Talking about good-looking women. Here we go. Look, here she is. There you go.
Hey, Stella.
How is everyone this fine afternoon?
Much
better now.
Stella, I got a question for you, Stella. I was talking
Yes,
to
sir.
our friend over in Australia, Tom.
Yes.
Spoon carving, and he's fascinated by the video you did of me, and he's trying to find the one you used as a background of me when you did it. I said, I don't know which one it was, but you just took one of mine and green screened it, right?
I just screenshotted you sitting there, and then I like photoshopped you out,
Okay.
and then it took me a couple of times to get right on the
silhouette.
Because I have a
On the
recliner
silhouette.
in my sunroom, and so I had get right and that sort of thing. So yeah, it was just kind of fun.
Yeah,
and then
Tom loved it. Yeah.
Oh, it was fun. I really enjoyed doing that. So yeah.
Yeah, it's true. If you did it enough, you just a little movement he does, you could eventually get the whole room without him in it.
Yeah, exactly. No, it was fine. I don't remember what it was, and like I said, I sort of had it off kilter a little bit because you used to have that green screen sort of, and you could see one of the curtains in the background. It was just kind of funny looking. So I got the classic, Ken in his porch sitting there, and no background.
He was trying to find the video where Virgil was farting up a storm. He couldn't do it.
Oh, I don't know. You've mentioned that before. So, but yeah, he was, and actually, my cat was farting at the end there. So it worked out. I didn't plan it. That just turned it.
But it was funny. Tom came on and he said, "You had my mannerisms, the way I ate, the way I pointed at the screen, the way I talked to," and he said, "Spot on." So.
I think a lot of that comes from my theatrical background of character study kind of thing. I watched a lot of your videos and enjoyed that. So it took a little while. Yeah, the point the button.
Yeah, inside the truck trying to hit the phone.
That's right.
Oh.
It's the Bruce Show. Say something funny, Bruce.
I got something new to show you.
Let's see.
I bought some of this.
Yeah.
No, I don't think you can buy the lawnmower stop cable conduit. This is bicycle conduit.
Yeah.
For like bicycle shifters and things.
But it's 4.7 millimeters instead of 5.
Is that braided or solid in the middle, Bruce?
It's
Stranded?
braided with a plastic liner. But this is the one. This is the proper 1/16 stainless steel wire.
Nice.
But to fit this on here, I wrapped it in Teflon tape, got it wet with crazy glue, and then put this on and let it dry.
Oh, to the bracket?
Yeah. But the other one, this is important stuff, right?
It is.
The other one, the little guy that goes clip into your stop cable holder screws, do hammer.
Screw on, yeah.
It screws on and stays. So I don't understand that, why one would and one wouldn't.
Well, the other one's probably worn out.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. I tried about 10. So that's pretty cool, eh?
What about the
That is
ends,
cool.
Bruce? What are you putting on the ends of the cable, the inner cable?
The
connectors.
ends. Well, this goes on the engine end, and this
That's
goes
one
on
end.
and this goes
Right.
on the handlebar end.
Either a Z-bend or
The Z bend, yes. I use my new swedge tool for that, and I just crimp it on. Swag tool.
Oh, the swage tool. Yeah, I've got one. You want to borrow one, guys?
Yeah.
It's a quite big one.
Yeah, it's a little too big. It's pretty. I'm using the smallest little part at the end.
I think you're
Anything to save a buck. You guys know me.
You could use mine for the National Grid, I think.
But those things are up here. Those cables are $30.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're working on a $40 lawnmower, man.
Yeah, spend $30 on a cable.
Yeah. Sorry, Stella. Sorry.
No, that's all right. I'm just at the point where I don't want to spend any more of my time on it because I'm already spending a lot of time, more time than normal to fix the kind of stuff that I got to do. So somebody will buy it anyway. They want to fix their mower. I'll just get the cheapest one I can find.
I will spend 8 hours on a $40 lawnmower.
No.
Nope,
Close,
me.
close,
That's called being retired. Yeah.
Klaus wouldn't.
I'm
No.
too lazy. I won't do that.
Yeah, well, you know, I bought a lot of lawnmowers, and I see the keys broken on the top, and I just say, okay, I'll save the carburetor and the spark plug and gas
Right.
cap and push it into the street.
Yeah.
Yeah, somebody will take it.
Yeah.
Henry's been working on one today, Henry, haven't you? With the keyway gone.
Yeah, but that's a blower, echo blower.
Did you fix it?
Yeah.
Eventually? Did you get it sorted?
It did. I got it going. Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you get for that?
How does someone break that? Are they just yanking on the pull cord too hard? I mean, it's not like you hit a stump with a blower, you know.
It could have backfired. You never know.
Yeah, you're probably right. Yeah, that makes sense.
That's the laminate.
I don't want to say too much. Yeah.
What'd you end up doing, Henry? Did you get another flywheel, or what'd you do?
I don't want to say too much. I'm going to make a video.
Okay. Yeah, I've done it before. I filed it down and put a key in and all that crap. So.
Yeah, I've modified old keys from other machines to fit some of that small stuff too.
I've actually cheated and loctite the flywheel in the correct positions.
Bill, I don't have the patience to wait for the stuff to come, so I'll get the grinders out and make something happen. Oh, there's Mrs. P.
Yeah, you just want them to be the battery grinder, right?
Yeah, so when you're doing this, you just have to be really, really careful that you don't get any crazy glue in the tube, right?
Yeah, that would kind of.
You got to be careful. It's kind of a very light touch. I'm pretty proud of myself with that. And if anybody knows where you can get the black 5.5 millimeter lawnmower conduit, I'd love to find some, but they got that market sewed right up, eh?
They do, and they're making them all in China now. All these different.
Yeah.
You know, if you go look on Amazon or where there's all these like crazy names. They just like grab letters out of the alphabet and throw them together, and that's their brand name of whatever it is.
Bang,
so
you imagine America going to war with China and lawns not getting cut for 10 years.
Well, that's me. I took a much needed vacation, and of course I get back. It like rained like every day I was gone, and I'm like, geez, I'm gonna have to fix a lawnmower to get my grass mowed.
So that's the swedge tool or whatever link right there.
Yeah.
That's handier than a hole in your underwear right there.
Ooh.
Yeah, just watch the ends. Those ends can splay out, and you get some really sharp ends on those.
Yeah, you can poke yourself with it.
Yeah, yeah.
But I thought you guys would be interested. It was $2 a foot for that tubing.
Really? I mean, the only person I know that could find out
$10 to fix a lawn. That's still $10 to fix a lawnmower, right?
Yeah. That's what I was doing. I was thinking, okay, that's still not the cheapest.
No, but it's an option.
I've seen videos of guys making up their own ends of lead and then making them mold.
In wood or whatever. Yeah, I've seen that. I tried it and I failed miserably.
You too, eh? I Donny Boy 73 did one, and I tried to do it, and I didn't get it at all.
No, I think life's too short. Oh, I'm just sorry. I'm just looking at a bit of porn here. Hang on a bit. There, let's have a bit of porn here. Go there. Look at that. Look. Oh.
Cheers.
That looks delicious.
Look at that little bike. Did you put that bike back there for effect?
No, it just hasn't moved yet.
It works.
No, I need to I think I need to pull the head off because I'm pretty sure that the whatever he dropped inside the intake, I think it was I forget what he said, but I think it damaged the valve seat on the intake because it just like I put a leak down on it, just like solid air coming out of the intake side. So I don't know. The valves are working. The timing is right. You know, that's. Yeah. I think
you know those little red tubes that stick out of the Tecumseh carburetors.
Yeah.
I had one get sucked right straight through, and it was just sitting right in the valve.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
That was a good video.
And it sucked right through. I mean, I have trouble getting them out sometimes.
I know, but the intake is pretty powerful stuff.
Well, yeah, it's
like have to make a turn. It'd have to make a right turn.
A turn, yeah.
And that's when it got jammed into the valve.
Ah, gotcha. Okay.
It's like when the screw comes out of the butterfly and it gets stuck in.
Yeah, that'll blow a motor right now.
Yeah.
You hear that awful screech and then it stops.
Yeah.
That's
Oops.
why I like to use Loctite on carburetor butterflies.
I do every time I take one out, because if you look carefully, I think they have some sort of like Loctite on there to begin with. It looks like a sort of a powdery thing.
Powder,
Take it off. Yeah. So I put the the Loctite blue back on there.
Mm-hmm.
And then you curse yourself when you try to take them out again.
Yeah.
No, the blue's okay. It's not that bad.
I just use whatever Loctite I've got, and right now I'm using red, which is kind of scary.
Go for green.
Yeah, you just need heat to get it off.
Yeah, you have to put a lot of heat on there to get it off.
That's right.
I think the secret is getting the right screwdriver on those tiny, tiny screws. You've got to have the right size screwdriver. You know, it's got to be a Phillips. Invariably, it's a Phillips screwdriver.
JIS.
Oh yeah, Bruce, you talked a couple of weeks back about the Robertson screw.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And I couldn't help but notice that all of the little tiki huts along the way, that's what they used for everything. And then I noticed that it's also done on the chairs. Then I noticed, and I thought, I never would have noticed those if you hadn't said something.
Yeah, 1908 somebody will Google it, but they've been around for a long time. Here.
Just a quick question there, Bruce. You just mentioned it in passing. The screwdriver's size of the intake screws.
Yeah.
Did you say what do you call them? I call them Phillips screw. Did you call them?
Yeah, it's a Phillips, but it's a Japanese industrial standard.
If there's the dot on it, if you see the dot on
if there's a dot on it, it'll be a JIS. It's just slightly different than.
Yeah,
it's not as deep, eh?
Yeah.
Right.
So
I always call them a flat Phillips.
There's your Phillips screw.
Hang on,
right.
Hang on, Bruce, because this is interesting. There you go.
Yeah, and then if it's a Japanese industrial standard, it'll have just a little nub right there.
Yep.
And that'll tell you that it's Japanese.
And basically the difference is the actual where the screwdriver goes in. Okay. Mm-hmm. On a Phillips screw, it's like how many ever 54 degrees, and a JIS is 48, whatever it is. Yeah. There's some great ideas on that. Yep,
yeah, that's perfect.
There you go.
Good boy, Ken.
Yes.
Good boy, Ken. Good boy.
It's the angle there, basically, isn't it?
So you can use a JIS in a Phillips, but you
shouldn't use
the other way around.
It'll strip out a lot easier, especially with an impact. It'll strip it.
Oh yeah, I don't do that at all. Well, Vincent, it depends on what you're doing. If you don't want it ever to come out again, use Loctite red. And of course the problem is they all come in a blue tube, which is stupid.
No, my Loctite came in like a brick red colored container.
Oh well, no, I get the little tiny ones in tubes. I don't buy the bigger ones. Yeah.
Me too.
Hey Tim, how you doing?
You know you're supposed to refrigerate Loctite?
No.
Well, I failed that class because it's crazy hot out here in my shop when I'm not out here with the AC on. So
they do have expiration dates, but mine's like 20 years old.
One of the other things I laugh about is all those stuff you keep in your cupboard that has all the land poisons in it, right? Mm-hmm. And your Loctite or the anti-seize, that's the only lid that doesn't stick.
Right.
My favorite though, Bruce, is when you do the plumbing.
On everything.
You try and get the plumbing glue apart.
Yeah.
I keep my channel locks right next to everything.
Yeah, they are the best.
No, vampires.
I think of myself as far as the blade bolts. When it comes back in again, I want to be able to get the damn things out. So I always put a bit of copper-ease on them, and that way I know, at least for my sake, I can get them out again. Otherwise they can be a bit of a pickle to come out.
Oh yeah, where is Klaus today?
Vacation.
He's in Italy.
Right. That's right. He went to Italy. Yeah.
Ah, must be nice. Well, I had a nice little vacation. I enjoyed it. I went out to the West Coast and had some fun.
On purpose?
And, yeah. I went to a scooter rally out there, and
right.
And I only lost $100 at the casino. That's a win in my book.
Only lost, yeah.
Here is Steve.
Hey, Steve.
Steve, how are you today?
Gentlemen and Stella. I'm doing friggin' fantastic today. How are you guys doing?
Yeah, you're looking good, man. You're looking good.
Yeah, it's nice and warm. 19 degrees here, Bruce. What's over there in Red Deer?
25 now.
No way, nice.
I was gonna say it must be cold where you are, Steve.
Well, because I got my hoodie on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's taking one for the team.
Well, it's warmer outside than it is in my shop. So.
Me too.
Yeah. Do you have the AC on?
Yeah. I call it the windows are all open.
That's right.
We don't have AC.
Hey, in about 3 weeks. In about 3 weeks, I'll have AC.
We're not allowed to have AC in Canada, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
My neighbors have AC for it's like 10 days. You need it for 10 days a year. You know, I don't know why they would have it.
You know, that's like my, driving my truck or car or whatever where I live. You need your air conditioning on your vehicle where I live, like maybe a couple weeks a year.
Because you're in the shade all the time.
I don't have it hard to put my air conditioning on.
Yeah, mine's been on for a couple of weeks over here now. And
no, Trudy will put the air conditioning on to drive around the block.
If I didn't have mine on, I'd get a card from the electric company saying, "Everything okay?" Good.
Yeah.
Holy
Texas,
crap! Good Lord, who's that?
In Texas, if the air conditioner breaks on a car, it's totaled.
I got to get a sandwich. I'm going to fall over here. I'll be back in a bit. Hello, John. I'm going to go get a sandwich. Goodbye, John.
Hey.
Hey, John.
How are
John,
you?
how are you today?
Oh, it is John. I don't know. I don't know it's him until he starts talking.
Yeah.
Now I know.
You'll never miss him. You'll never miss him, mate. You always know.
Now you're going to see Mick start posting.
That's right.
Yeah. I was going to say, John, you don't have to worry. Since Mick's not here, nobody's going to say the word cute. Hey, John, how you doing?
That's it. How's it going, Johnny boy?
It's going good.
Yeah, I love the thing I heard John on the intro of yours.
There it is.
Yep. I like that.
When did you hear that?
Wasn't that on one of your last videos?
Yeah, for quite a few videos though.
Oh yeah, it's been like that for several months.
Well, yeah, but I didn't know to listen to it before.
Oh, you did. Oh, you didn't understand that was actually John.
I didn't.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like I heard it, but it didn't register.
Yeah.
Is that your shop there, John? Because we normally see you and all sort of blacked out, mate. Is that your shop?
It's part of it, yeah.
Yeah,
John's got a great shop.
You're gonna show us your shop, mate? Because we don't normally get a chance to see it.
There's nothing to see through.
Master of the understatement.
Yeah, if you can't find any weed eaters to fix, it's because John's got them hanging on the wall.
Lisa just walked out here, so when she walks back in, I'll do a walk around.
Yeah, we normally see you all in darkness, mate. So
you just got out here.
Hi, Lisa.
Come here and say hey.
Hi, Lisa. How are you doing? Hi.
Lisa.
Put that finger away.
Oh.
Finger away.
Where'd she keep it, John?
What? Oh my God! You hear what she said?
No.
Don't make cucumber. Hey.
Come on, Lisa. Come and say hello.
I'm using my new selfie stick.
Good job.
Hey.
Hi, Lisa.
Well, you can come back into the camera view. They're saying, hey.
Break the camera.
You won't break the camera.
Yes,
Shut up.
I don't want to break
I don't think so.
If I hadn't broke it yet, you ain't gonna break it.
I don't know about that.
Tell her you can get 105 subscribers if she takes over.
Really?
No, we joked about him breaking 100 a few weeks ago.
Oh, I
probably lose 105.
That's it. I'm taking your cucumbers away.
Yeah. Hey, TC. TC, isn't the point of a moderator to take care of spammers?
Oh, yeah.
Right.
It's like the number one job.
Well, I can talk to you, but I don't want to eat in front of you.
I've had nothing to eat all day, Bruce, myself.
Hey, I just found something online that's sort of like what John is. Take a listen. You could type in anything, and it'll get a voice in return. Watch.
I'm hearing wind.
Small engine repair. Speechify.
It's called Speechify, and you can make it a deep voice or a high voice and put in whatever you want. It'll come out in a voice. I'm going to try and see how low it'll go.
You're going to need bigger speakers if you're going to do John.
I'll have to do it.
Right.
Well, that's cool. If that's a free app, now I can fire John. I don't have to pay him every video.
And
You know, when I listen to Klaus's videos, I actually have on the phone, I've got a translator, and I run the speakers into the phone, and it translates it to English.
Real time or what?
Real time.
Okay.
Yep.
Wow.
Really?
Yeah.
That's kind of cool.
That is cool.
I don't know. Can I do a screenshot with this?
You're too high tech for us, Bill.
That is actually super cool.
What's it called?
Yeah, oh yeah, because I talk. Hang on, let me blip out for a second. I'll find it.
Screen.
I can't even tell
It's
what
just
Klaus
called
is saying when
translator.
he's speaking English.
Do you want me to share your screen there, Bill?
Yeah, can you share my screen?
If I knew how to do it, I would.
Yeah, then I can finish my sandwich.
I don't know what.
How do I do it?
I don't
There
know.
you go.
Okay, now you can see my screen.
Mm-hmm.
Hang on, mate.
No, we see you.
Not yet. Hit share screen again.
You're sideways.
Then
Now
pick
you're
the screen.
sideways.
Now you got to pick the screen.
You're currently
Okay, I've got it up on the screen.
unsupervised.
Have I got it right, guys? Have I got it right?
Well, he's been.
No, you're just doing my camera.
How do I do it? Like, show me. I've
There
got you
should
there.
Phil, there should be like another person in the basement, but it's the screen he's sharing.
No, there's nobody else in the basement. Show me.
Oh, okay. Then maybe he's not sharing his screen. I don't know.
Things have really gone sideways, Bill.
Yeah, I guess so.
There's nothing in the basement
Yeah.
Bill I can do.
Brucey, what's the lunch?
how do I?
Modern survival food.
Oh, pizza.
PB&J.
PB&J.
Nice.
200 years ago, it would have been pemmican, but now it's PB&J.
Hey, I know for a fact Mr. Clem eats that.
Yes, I do.
Hey, peanut butter and jelly. That's the food of the
you
gods.
guys, I made you guys all jealous because Trudy would bring me lunch and, make a big deal of it. There she goes. I haven't had a lunch brought to me in 3 months.
You be careful, Bruce. You'll get a hiding, mate.
She can't hear you.
Yeah, try making her a PB&J tomorrow and see what she says.
No, she wouldn't eat it.
Yeah, exactly. That's my point.
How do I turn the camera around on my phone so I can show y'all the shop?
The bottom right, the arrows.
Bottom, yeah, bottom on the very bottom left of
I
the
don't
screen.
see arrows.
Should be like round arrows for the camera.
I don't
You
know
want
if that
iPhone,
works in the
John?
streaming thing though.
What do you want, John? A PC?
It
or
might not work on the stream yet.
Mine
I'm on
does.
my,
an iPhone?
Yeah, I don't have any of that stuff for mine.
John,
Oh wait,
just
I've got a
turn your phone around.
cam button.
Oh,
No, that was camera off.
all right. Here's the shop. Y'all ready?
Here we go, guys.
All right. Well,
Don't make us seasick.
No.
that's a nice size.
Oh!
that's the main tool.
Hey,
Yeah, show them the weed eater collection.
holy
Oh,
crap.
excellent.
So I said
Well-
every time you guys wish you had a weed eater, John's got all of them.
Well,
Most of them are
his
spare
wife's got
parts.
that. His wife has that with dead bodies at the morgue.
Yeah.
Are they all for sale, John, or you just collect them?
The ones hanging up are for parts. They're deadlined. They're just for parts and stuff. Used a part off there to save somebody some money. They're all happy.
Right.
Hey, John, didn't you know it's illegal to steal a stop sign?
Actually, that's a stolen stop sign I recovered, and the county didn't want it back, so I brought it home.
My father-in-law used to think the white border around the stop sign.
Carb spot.
Yeah, I still love that. I
I
got to
like
do
that,
that on
John.
mine.
Carb Spa, love it. Yeah,
That's a nice size shop, man.
nice size shop there.
Yeah. I have shop envy.
Mm-hmm.
Me too.
I have a nice size shop, but not.
Yep.
Okay, yours is bigger than mine, big guy.
My
My-
grind.
my-
Is that the workbench there, though, John? Because like me, you've got no room.
No,
on the
somewhere under there is the workbench.
This is just my grinding area, where I grind my blades and whatnot.
Mm-hmm. The dusty
Yeah,
spot.
all the dust. Yeah.
All
Yeah, man, I moved my grinding outside because my
Me
shop
too.
was just getting full of dust.
Well, I keep the vehicles in the garage, and I think all of the grinding dust isn't good for the relays and stuff.
Yeah.
Yes, I want a drill press. That's what I want.
Yeah, you do need one, Stella.
What,
For
floor
what?
standing or bench standing, Stella?
Anything.
I had one and sold it. Don't know why.
I don't really have any
never
place to
needed
put
one.
it in my shop.
Yeah.
Do you have any spare room on a bench somewhere?
No. Are you kidding? You've seen my shop. It's a disaster.
Not as bad as mine.
Hey, you
Yeah,
know,
I'm not
John,
saying anything. I
John,
keep everything in a row.
John should start a YouTube channel with all that stuff in there.
You think? Yeah.
Yeah.
He's got video food for sure.
Yeah, yeah, really.
Video food. I love that. I've never heard that before. That's awesome.
That's when I go get mowers. That's what my wife says. She says, "You going to
Video
get more
food.
video food?" And I said,
Oh,
"Yes, I am."
love it. Okay, I'm going to rip that one off and put it on my
Yeah,
next
see,
video.
that
I hope
would
you
be
don't
my
mind.
lunch table.
There's my oil changer.
Oh yeah, vacuum. Yeah, I've heard that before.
There's
I hate to say it, but it looks like a catheter.
It pretty much is, I think.
But it works.
Yeah,
it works.
Whoa, did you get a haircut, John?
Both of them.
Yeah, trimmed
Both of them.
Yeah, no, thank you. Got all three of them done. Appreciate you.
Oh, the Homer Simpson look.
Thanks, John, for showing us your shop. It's good. Thank you.
It's
yeah,
there.
that was cool.
It's where I'm at every day.
Yeah.
Appreciate
Me
you.
too. Me too.
Yeah, and it's not attached to the house, so life is good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
We should all do a shop tour.
Exactly.
It's time.
My shop looks exactly like that on all four walls.
Just full.
We do one on a regular basis for our house insurance, because if we get burgled, God forbid, how do you prove that what had stolen? So if you do a video of what's in the shop, you can use that as evidence to the insurance company.
Oh, I'll walk in the power equipment dealer and take a video.
Yeah, right.
They might realize it's not
Go
quite.
to Hayes. Just go to Hayes Machinery, and then you can.
There you go.
Yeah, honest, there was always a
yours.
counter with a guy behind it at my house.
I'll do a little green screen.
Yeah, of course I had a row of zero turns before that burglar came.
Yeah.
Yeah, as Phil, we do the same thing. We take a video once a month of the house.
Yeah,
Just walk through and touch everything on it.
that's right. And then it's then proof, because they often ask for receipts. Well, hang on, who keeps a receipt for a 10-piece spanner set? It doesn't happen, does it? You know,
Me.
you can prove you owned it.
Yeah, for me, it's guitars. I've got lots of guitars, so if somebody ever stole them, I'd want a way to prove it.
Yeah. Have you ever thought what your workshop is worth? Do you ever give it any thought whatsoever?
Even if you
replace every single nut and bolt, spanner, screwdriver,
even if you've inherited it or found it or brought it home or bought it at an auction
everything,
or whatever,
everything
to replace it it's literally tens of thousands of dollars.
Absolutely right.
Pretty much
Yeah,
what
even
you
for a
could
small
insure
one.
it for.
To put it in some form of a perspective, we did it the other day. All we did, we valued everything is under the kitchen sink. You know, like all the cleaning stuff and bleach and all the rest of it. You have any idea what it came into? Over £300.
Just under the sink.
Sure.
Under the sink of all the cleaning stuff and all the rest of it.
So how much did it cost? I know it weighed 300 pounds.
Yeah, you know, it's incredible.
Sorry.
Well, here, and I'm not sure if it's the same in all states, but where I am, you can either buy like a replacement policy, which doesn't depreciate any of your stuff, and you have to pay a little more extra for that. Otherwise, if you have a claim, they're going to take the depreciated value. So yeah, you might have a set of wrenches and you don't have a receipt, but you say it's 10 years old. Well, it's worthless at that point, so you don't get any money out of it.
What we call new for old here. It's new for old.
Right.
So so whatever you lost, stole, whatever, they will replace it with brand new.
Replacement policy.
Yeah,
we're getting a little feedback from somebody like wind.
Yeah. We had something similar here. Annie and I don't know if we ever told you. We went on holiday some years ago now, and we came back and we found the whole bungalow being flooded when we were away. The whole lot flooded. Well, that's not true. Most of it was flooded. Because we had new for old, we literally had just our one bedroom. They replaced all the units. Cost £10,000 just in the one bedroom.
Yeah.
Because water had gone up into the timber, into the wood. So everything was replaced. Mind you, their insurance policy went up the following year.
Yes. I don't know if they'll cover you. I think you have to have I don't really want to say I have a business, because if you have a business, then your insurance is like triple. So.
Yeah, sure.
Me, it's a hobby.
That's a guess. Not. I use the word triple loosely. I don't know if it's triples or doubles or quadruples.
Yeah, Al, you can probably carry 6K in a toolbox nowadays.
Yeah, just the toolbox without the tools in it.
Yeah. We were looking at toolboxes at Harbor Freight of all places, and looking at it, it's like they've got a $5,000 toolbox at Harbor Freight, and then you realize that it's not the whole box; it's just one section of it, and there's 3 more sections that you have to buy to get the whole box.
But you don't need that to have tools.
But it makes them so much more fun.
But the status, these young apprentices are spending tens of thousands of dollars on tools and toolboxes, and it's not necessary. How many hours do they have to work to pay that off?
Yeah. That kind of makes sense for an automotive mechanic.
Yeah.
But in a small engine mechanic, man, what do you need?
Yeah.
Everything I use is on the pegboard in front of me.
Yeah.
You need a good quality 1/4 and 3/8 inch sockets.
You need a
and
hammer
a T25 and a T27.
A T27, a hammer, and a 10mm wrench. That's all you need.
Yeah, pretty close.
The old 10mm wrench thing.
Yeah. Or socket, 10mm sockets. I'm still missing some of those.
Yeah, there's a pipe somewhere. There's a gravel truck full of 10mm sockets.
And socks, and single socks.
Yeah, from the dryer.
No, that's your dryer's fault. That's your magic dryer.
And 3 times as many washers, because I'm terrible for washers.
Do you guys ever sort your pail of bolts every once in a while? Just kind of, I do it just for zen, it's like,
Well, I had so much stuff scattered about. I'd sort of sorted it out into things. So all the screws go here, all the bolts go there.
That works.
All the rubber bits go somewhere else. That's as close as I've gotten.
I do have a 5-pound coffee can full of sockets.
Dang.
Yeah. No, this is 60
too.
years worth of stray sockets, though.
Right.
But it's a full coffee can, a big round coffee can, full to the top.
Yeah, but they're not deep ones, because the deep ones you use.
Well, no, there's some deep ones. They're just stray ones. All the sets are full. I don't know where these all came from. They just showed up over the years. But I have bought equipment and found sockets in the equipment after I bought it.
Yeah.
And I just throw them in the coffee can. And after 40 odd years of wrenching on things, the coffee can's full. We actually took them and put them in a bowl for the Christmas party, and people guessed how many sockets were in there.
Steve's doing the show and tell this time, not me.
It was 224.
Let's see, Steve. Show and tell, man.
How do you know what I was doing?
Because it's your turn in the shop, not mine.
This is how I organize my sockets.
Yeah. I love it.
That's it.
Oh, I couldn't do it. No, I couldn't do it, mate.
I'll find them.
Oh yeah.
Eventually.
That's my socket bin right there.
I couldn't do that. They're all on a nice, neat little row for me. I got to work that way.
Yeah, me too. I'm like you, Bill. I got to have them on a strip.
Yes, I've got a strip hanging on the pegboard. Well, I've got 2 strips. One deep strip and one that's got half metric and half standard.
I don't have room on my pegboard, but I have them right there in the top drawer, ready to go. There, that's nice.
I don't have those little organizers for sockets. I'm going to put that on my wish list pretty soon.
Steve, go to Princess Auto. They sell them like you get 4 different ones for $4 or something.
Cheap.
Yeah.
There you go, Stella.
That's what I'm talking about right there.
I've got that hanging on the pegboard.
And which one is missing?
10 millimeter.
Yeah, no way.
Every time.
No, it's not missing. It's actually on.
It's on the impact
motorcycle lift. I mean, I rarely put the 10 back because it's always on a socket somewhere. So
yeah.
I mean,
I can't do that. Nope. Every socket goes back in its place when I'm done. That way I can count them.
I got that. I'm the same way. If there's a missing tooth, you gotta find it.
Yeah.
No,
that's like a missing hand.
Area for like spark plug sockets and a dedicated area for what I always use on carburetors. That's where my 13 millimeter stubby is, because that's all I use it for, is on carburetors. So,
well, I gotta put it away.
Every one of mine. Yeah. Every one of mine's in a visual place where I can walk up to the bench and I can see everything that I use. And of course, a whole toolbox for stuff I don't use.
Well, because you got all 3 sizes on there: the half inch, quarter inch, 3/8, and they come out. The clips come off, and you put 1 or 2 next to each other. They were great.
Mine just stays everywhere until I finish the job. Then I tidy up.
But the job's never done.
The job's never done.
I've got 3 on the go at the moment.
Are you?
Wait, that's not a Bruce Pender cake pan, is it?
Here's my missing. Here's the missing 13 millimeter that's gone because I always use it on carbs.
Right.
Same thing with the little straight sided, screwdriver.
And all those tools mysteriously smell like banana bread.
Yeah.
Exactly. It's awesome.
I find that very funny, actually, Stella.
That's what you use, eh?
Oh, the vessel. Yeah, we can't afford those, John.
Funny that I use what, Steve?
Oh, that you call it
nice with the impact built in. Those are really nice.
That you call it a 13 millimeter stubby, and that's what Mick calls his too.
It is. It says it right there. A 10-piece stubby combination.
Stop.
Oh, it's that end. There you
go. Don't fall into the trap.
Mick calls his a spanner.
Right, and then here's like a little, thing to take them off as well, so it doesn't, when all the gasoline pours all over it, it doesn't mess up the ratchet.
I have a couple of those, and I never use
the ratchet handle.
I never use those.
I have actually used those, Stella. I have one around here somewhere, but I haven't actually used it for a while. But they actually do come in handy.
Yeah.
Well, that's what I always use on a spark plug, because when you're rationing away, you can and you only want to do like a quarter of a turn tops, and then you're like ratcheting down. You realize, oh shit, I've really crushed it too far. Now I've stripped my head out.
Still,
I've got a few for extensions, that fit into the impact driver. I bought a load of different extensions for it, so different size sockets, all of them. So rather than have to search for the socket, I've got the impact ready to use.
Well, I've got 3 different impacts: one with a 3/8, one with a quarter, and one with a sleeve for screw bits.
I'm not that rich.
One was a gift.
Stop showing off, Bruce.
I go to the pawn shop.
They're Black and Decker, though, guys.
I look for the handle quarter-inch ones, with the square in the back of the handle, so I can put my socket set on the back of the handle.
Stella, you know what Mick would say right now, right?
That's because
put it on your wish list.
Hey, I have a wish list now.
You can.
My first customer was right there, Mr. Phil.
Hey, you're a moderator. Throw a link out for it.
I don't know how to do that.
Yeah. I still feel weird. I have mine out there. And the only one that spot me anything was Mick.
No, I wrote on my top 50 videos. If you found this helpful, consider looking at my wish list.
Yeah. Yeah, that's nice. That's a nice, professional, tactful way of saying that. Yeah.
That's what I did on mine when they released Super Thanks to everybody. That's what I did. Why not?
Has somebody got a fan blowing on a mic?
Yeah,
that would be John.
What the hell? Why is it my fault all of a sudden?
It's always your fault, John.
In my shop, it's like,
And then it got quiet.
Conversation's over, I guess.
that wasn't the fan. Lisa's still out here.
Oh,
Just messing.
she's
What?
she's blowing on your mic.
Do what?
Nothing. Never mind.
Let me
Yeah, the
turn
camera's high for a reason.
on.
Hey, Bill, did you get my package yet?
I haven't been home yet, believe it or not.
Oh, right. I forgot. Last week you told me that. I forgot.
Yeah, I go home tomorrow afternoon.
Yeah. Oh, cool.
And then I push off on Monday for Indiana.
Back to hell.
Yeah, for a day in hell.
Yeah.
Any better?
A little bit. Kinda.
It's okay, buddy. Sorry I said anything.
Yeah, now you're gonna have John down the street at the stop sign.
It is kind of weird. Hey, John, are you on a phone right now?
I am.
Well, yeah, it's I get that sometimes when an airplane flies over my house, I get that. But
Well, here I was just trying to off, and I didn't know all this noise. I apologize. Is that
good?
Is it better?
don't apologize. Just fix the damn thing already.
Right.
I don't think so. No. Can you
All right,
still-
so it's everybody has a different camera angle. Like John always goes like this.
Yeah.
How about now?
Perfect.
Trim that
It's a
nose
bit
hair.
spooky, John, to be honest with you, mate.
Can you still hear the?
No.
I have one left on.
Oh, a fan.
Oh,
Is that what you're saying? It's a fan. It is actually a fan blowing.
looks like you're holding your
Yeah, it
finger
was
over the mic.
fan blowing across his microphone.
Yeah, it's just the air blowing across the mic. That's all it is, John.
See, he's starting to sweat now. We got to stop telling him to turn fans off.
He's gonna die.
If you turn your phone upside down, it probably won't make as much noise. There you go. Perfect.
Big fan. I'll have this little bitty one going. Is it okay? Already sweating.
Yeah.
That actually is better now, though, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
I can kind of hear a.
Keep it like it is, Steve. I apologize. My fan was blowing too freaking loud.
Whoever said you were beautiful when you're angry was wrong.
My lube.
Oh yeah, what's that? Crimson.
Something crimson.
Red.
Crimson grease.
Multi-purpose tacky grease.
Yeah, red stuff.
Is that grease?
John, you're leaving yourself wide open, mate, with that. You know that.
Yeah, you are.
Well, I got a pneumatic grease gun yesterday. They had that.
Good for you. I've always wanted one of those.
Oh, you mean like a battery powered one?
Air.
Air power.
Grease gun. Oh.
Yeah, I've got a little air powered one that came with a toolkit once, but I think it's the cheapest one made.
Right.
Oh,
Could you
Klaus
see it?
would love that.
People like it.
I'm not called for with the lawnmower, to be honest with you, over here.
I got this from Klaus in the mail today.
Did you?
Yeah, I'm not going to open it because he's not here.
Save it till next week.
Oh, my address.
You're gonna save that till next week?
No.
Oh, come on, Bruce.
Open the bottom, you'll never know.
Bruce.
Said the ex-police officer.
Yeah, next week we can open it from the top.
Says the cop.
Bruce, you said you have a wish list.
Retired.
Bruce, you have a wish list. Why would you not? Your address is on your wish list. Why do you care?
True.
No, your address isn't on there.
Yeah.
No, you don't.
It automatically sends it to you.
Phil, my address wasn't there, right? I had to send it to you, right?
Yeah, I had to ask you. To be honest with you, Ken, I lost it, and that's why.
Well, I better check and see. I don't want to make you guys.
Car's on his way from Amazon, you know that.
I don't want to make you guys jealous.
We're already jealous looking at John's workshop.
Jealous, Bruce.
I'm going in. Cover me.
Can we watch them, mate? We're gonna watch her. There we go.
I can go from this side.
Steam it off.
Yeah. Now he's gonna open it in front of everybody, and it's gonna be a love letter.
Yeah.
Dear Bruce.
It's going to be written in.
Dear Bruce, I love that beard. It looks so soft.
Oh, leave it for God's sake.
Oh, Oh. I'm making sure there's nothing else in here. No money.
We all do that one, Bruce.
All the money's.
Oh, that's cute.
Nice.
Hobby motor.
Hobby motor.
Cool. That's it.
No sticker?
What's on the back? Oh, I see. It's got a whole bunch of stuff on the back of this thing.
Right.
Oh.
Wait,
That
he
looks-
was $17 in postage for that?
Yeah.
That looks
Oh, it's a converter. Function inch millimeter.
It's like sending an engineer a slide rule.
Yeah, really.
Yeah.
Right.
Boy, was I ever happy when they invented the SR50 calculator. I didn't have to use a slide rule anymore.
No, the TI 30.
Yeah.
Yeah.
180
I wasn't
bucks
born
back
yet.
in 77.
so.
Yeah, 1974, I think it was.
Yeah, good one, Bill.
Yeah, good
So-
one, Bill.
So Bruce is the only one who can remember when calculators were invented.
Oh, I remember.
That's
My
wow.
brother bought the first one. I used the slide rule when I first went into college.
We weren't allowed to use a calculator on my first year of tech.
Yep.
And I just failed miserably until I got my calculator, until they said yes.
Yeah.
My ex-brother-in-law invented their glowing red lights.
Oh, the LED.
Yeah. That's actually
Wasn't that the
gold.
1800s?
That would have been in the
actually
60s.
gold.
That would have been in the
Yeah.
60s. Bruce, just look at this. Bruce, enjoy this OEM tool.
I knew it. It is
Yeah.
it says Briggs and Stratton right on it.
It's an OEM
It is. Look at that. That's awesome.
OEM millimeters.
Well, how about the other day when we were asking Klaus about the OEM tool for not the primer, but what was the other thing we were talking about? And he said he couldn't find it.
Yeah. Oh, and I'm not that cheap, you guys. This is a factory cable that I'm using to emulate.
Ah.
I know they weld them on, they mold them onto the cables. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, they screw them on. You can adjust those threads in and out a little bit.
John, what are you drinking? Transmission fluid? What the hell is that?
Yeah, transmission fluid.
Looks like.
It's good.
He was doing lighter fluid. He's getting off that heavy stuff.
Funny you say that. Actually, when I was 5 years old, I drank about a half a bottle of charcoal lighter fluid and almost died.
Oh, Lord.
But how
Ouch.
That's why you're 6'8".
How do you drink half a bottle? I would think after the first drink, you would say, this isn't working for me.
He was acting like his grandpa.
It was
I
delicious,
don't
wasn't it?
recollect why I drank it.
Well, I don't
Yeah,
drink
it
it
tastes
straight. I
good.
mix it with Kool-Aid or something.
On a dare. Yeah.
Yeah.
You light your farts and take off for outer space.
See, that was back when parents didn't supervise their children. We were allowed to play with bows and arrows and firecrackers and BB guns and.
That was what I did. I
Yeah,
played
you
in the
did.
creek all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I remember shooting my little bow and arrow with the real tips on it. And then we'd look at each other and go, because you know it's coming down.
Nick,
Yeah.
I had the little round balls on a string that you
Yeah,
had to
abacus.
An abacus, yeah.
Right.
Or
We used to light the army men on fire with what?
you know the big long firecrackers. We used to see how big they were before we could chicken out on holding them when they went off. Eh?
Oh,
I know you throw them in the air and they explode.
yeah.
We were,
Yeah.
we were
I always
absolutely-
won. I always came in first.
Yeah.
The things you.
I
used
just
to
showed a
do-
guy here blew his hand off on 4th of July. Blew his
Yeah,
whole
well,
hand
you know-
clean off.
Well, we
I
were
was thinking,
actually.
I didn't have those. I didn't have
I-
firecrackers that good.
I'm surprised that doesn't happen more often.
You know, I was raised in the
You just
baby
don't
boom,
hear
and
about it.
raised in the baby boom, and our house was on the edge of town, like every other house for the baby boom. We used to get on our, we used to take our 22s and put them. No, we used to take our 22 caliber, and cooies and stick them over the handlebars and ride off into the prairie. Nowadays, if a kid was going through your neighborhood on a bicycle with a 22 caliber
With a
rifle
gun.
across his handlebars, the cops would be driving all over the place.
Yeah.
Because you're shooting a 22 caliber in a 30 caliber zone.
Yeah, right.
No laugh from the cops.
Oh, Klaus is here. Look at
Klaus
that.
is here.
Thanks, Klaus. Did you see that?
There you go.
OEM gapping tool for coils.
Exactly.
Oh,
it's probably that
Yeah, you
too.
just
Yeah.
you just slide it in there.
I don't have to use his business card anymore.
You don't have to ruin his business card. You can ruin the OEM.
I did ruin his old business card. Okay, I got to do that again. So is that 10,000 close?
Close enough.
Get out your mic. Where's your caliber?
Yeah, it's close enough. Just like we said earlier, it's not going into space.
I like 12,000. 12,000 I like better.
I just make it so it doesn't hit.
Yeah, exactly. If it's a business card away, it'll probably start and run forever.
I've used that since I started doing this. But back then, it was hard to get a business card.
Yeah, I remember Stella showing up using a soda can for a gap on a video, and I thought, thank God I'm not the only person that does that.
Well, I thought soda cans were like 4 or 5 thou.
But sometimes that's what you need. Yeah.
That's perfect.
Yeah, if you're gapping a valve.
No, on a valve.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I got you. Yep.
Yeah, gapping a valve, it's
Yeah,
perfect.
that's good. Yeah.
Yeah.
And you could cut them to that stupid steel, looks like the middle finger shape.
Yeah.
Yeah, because actually, yeah.
Oh, for your
I've
steel
almost
formats.
destroyed my thin ones.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, there you go.
There you go. Yeah, it's like a middle finger.
Yeah, that's for a steel Formix. Beautiful, perfect.
Yeah, it's a Rolling Rock can.
There you go.
Yeah.
Latrobe,
I thought I'd been
It's in the water.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Rolling Rock is the OEM beer for gapping a valve.
You hear that, Klaus?
In all honesty, you can only use it a couple of times because you'll just mash it together because the aluminum is just so thin.
It's not as
You
tough
go-
as the
only got
actual gauge.
The what?
Stella, there's more plastic on that than aluminum.
Yeah.
Right, exactly.
Yeah, one of my buddies makes the liner material for those cans. PPG.
Are we talking about aluminium then, guys? Sorry.
Yes, the same thing.
Yeah, you're pronouncing that wrong, but whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't know how
I'm kidding.
You don't
I
know
actually,
how ooh, what's that? Guinness?
I actually find myself saying aluminium now to other people, and they go, "What the?
What are you talking about?"
Yeah,
And I'm like,
I
"Oh,
do it
sorry,
too.
sorry, I meant aluminum." Right? I forgot.
Yeah.
I'm not in the UK anymore. Yeah.
Hey, I've convinced my wife. She can't say Canada anymore. She says Canada.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Hey.
that's probably pretty common, actually.
Yeah, we have a friend who called an Alsatian dog an Alsatian. Or we call it an Alsatian dog,
No, she'll be going to some military base in Canada to do audits on their processes. And she says, I swear to God, you're going to make me slip and I'm going to say Canada in the middle of a Canadian military base one of these days.
Yeah. All those guys out there sitting in the audience.
Canada. I think that's actually pretty common.
Yeah.
Excuse me while I wipe this sweat out of my eyes.
Oh boy!
Hey, John, put a fan on.
You know what? You should insulate that shop.
Maybe.
And air condition it.
Although the top, though, John, did look. Take the hat off one more time. It looks like Mr. Potato Head.
Really? I thought he
You
looked.
can see all the little divots in there. It looks like Mr. Potato Head.
I thought
Are
he
you
looked
sure you're
like
referring to a potato?
I tell you what, John, he's a brave man. How many miles away are you?
About 1,300, I think.
There you go. You see, he's a brave man now, mate. I'll tell you.
Oh, yeah.
One of these days.
Can't help. It's got.
Hey, John, you should be proud of yourself. There's not many people that can put a hat on and still show every single hair on his head.
Bill.
Oh my
Wow.
God.
Damn. All right.
Hey, at least I didn't say cucumber. I mean, never mind.
Not too many people. But.
Leave it. Leave it.
Yeah.
No, I'll be with you soon enough, John.
I hear you. At least you still got plenty, though.
Yeah, it says you.
I had a head full of hair until I got my first flat top cut, and it started going away immediately.
And still, you
Wait.
got your first
what?
wife. What?
Flat top haircut.
Oh,
the police cut.
You know, the cop cut.
Oh, cool. Cool.
You see, every guy here's writing down, never get that haircut.
Yeah.
And then what? It just never grew back? Like
it just went away.
Really?
Yeah.
That's wild.
Yep, he mowed the field down too short. The grass didn't grow back.
Exactly.
You got to fertilize that shit, man.
Grass doesn't grow on a busy road, because you know that, guys.
Yeah, that's right. That's it, Conker.
Well, they say if you get a jellyfish bite or athlete's foot, you pee on your feet. It might work on hair growth. You don't know. Nobody's here's tried it.
I won't be finding out. Thank you.
I'll help you, buddy. I'll help you with that next time I'm over.
Yeah, explain to your wife when 9 people show up there to pee on your head, right?
But that's assuming that you got bit on your feet.
Yeah. Well, that's true. Yeah. Well, jellyfish bites are usually from people stepping on them on the beach.
Yeah, that's true. There's a lot of where we go. There's a lot of bees that get hung up in the mist in the waves, and they get washed onto the sand. And you got to watch where you're going. They're down in the sand, and they're angry. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mexican bees too, and it hurts.
How do you know they're Mexican? What do you check their passport?
They buzz in Spanish.
They buzz in Spanish.
1,500 miles south of the border. I don't know if there'd be anything else.
I think they're Canadian bees following you down there, buddy.
Yeah, it could be. Just like the mosquitoes last week when I caught that big boy.
Hey, you guys got yellow jackets over anywhere?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we got them.
I haven't seen a one this year.
Count your blood.
I don't know where they all went. I used to have them in my shutters and everything.
Yeah.
Not a one.
So you call yellow jackets, are they like our wasps? Or are they?
Yeah, they're a wasp.
Yeah, but they're black and yellow.
They're like a wasp that's pissed off to begin with.
Yeah.
They don't
more like
they start out mad and go downhill.
Yeah.
Wasps are just a bloody nuisance.
There you go, Bruce.
Yeah.
Looks like a decal you'd have on the back of your truck.
Yeah.
A what?
Chevy or piss on a Ford.
A decal?
You guys don't have
like
stickers.
a decal.
There
Let's just call it a sticker.
A decal.
Yeah, a sticker.
Yeah, they got those all over the place in Texas. Little Calvin stickers peeing on things.
Yeah.
Usually presidents or council members or something.
Ford or
Chevy other cars.
Pissing on it,
yeah, the Chevy's pissed on the Fords and vice versa.
Yeah.
You say sticker around here, they want to arrest you.
For a sticker?
Took me a while to get that one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good.
Welcome back, Stella.
Thank you. I had to let the cat out.
What a nice lady, isn't it? Nice bit of class here sometimes.
I thought as soon as John started talking, I thought he was going to say, "Welcome back to Stella's Small Engine Saloon." It sounded the same. I was like, "Wow."
Hey, my friend put the sticker on his Jeep the other day. I thought it was cute.
What is it though?
It's a Jeep.
It's a motor.
Oh, it's a Jeep. Oh, it's a Jeep.
Yeah, Jeep.
Oh.
Well, wow.
Yeah, that was cute.
Yeah, I saw one Jeep with an upside down bumper sticker that said, "If you can read this, flip me over."
Yeah.
In Texas, it's not real funny because like half of the road fatalities are flipped over pickups.
Yeah, they're jacked up so high that they hit a pebble and they go over.
Yeah, they do, and it's well, my favorite new thing when they jack the truck up about 14 feet in the air and then put low-profile wide tires on it that stick out about 4 feet on each side.
Yeah, I know. What the heck is that?
I don't know. It looks like a little spider truck of some sort.
We have an extremely strong amount of people that jack their trucks up and they think it's cool.
Here's one for Bill.
Yeah, I'm gonna need 3 of those, thank you.
Well, an ex-wife is like an operating system in a computer. You can delete it, but it's never really gone.
Never really gone, no.
You always tell the brave one when there's no women about, can you? You always tell the brave ones.
Yeah, that's right. That's an old joke around here.
God,
yeah, My last one, my third wife, called my first and second and my current wife just to give them hell about me.
Oh boy.
And it's like, wow, you're just going down the list, you know?
That's crazy.
I don't pick well. I really don't.
Actually, on what you're saying there, dude, you're on holidays with your wife.
Yeah.
Well, that's the only one that I ever picked right.
Your girlfriend's your girlfriend's really mad because you're still seeing your wife.
Yeah, right. No, that one. Yeah, no. Anyway, let's talk about engines now. Changing the subject.
I had one come in 5 minutes before the stream.
A girlfriend?
No, Briggs and Stratton Quantum. The spring is still good, but he must have snapped off the tabs that grabbed the cup.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know you could break those.
I know. They're plastic, aren't they?
What was it?
Yeah, I don't understand what you're talking
What, the
about.
dogs?
Oh, yeah, the dogs broke. The dog. Well, I haven't had it apart yet, but the dogs aren't grabbing the cup.
On a
The
what?
starter cup.
Stripped.
Yeah, the tips of the dogs break off sometimes.
The pawls that
Yeah.
when you
Oh,
pull
Yeah,
it
it's
out.
like
On what kind of machine though? I missed. What
Briggs
kind?
Quantum.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Oh.
your spring's perfect and everything. So hopefully I've got a set of those Pauls, dogs, things, cams in my shed somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
Or I could order them new like Bill would.
Hey, Bruce, you don't have a box of quantum recoils?
Well, the problem with the quantum recoils is that they come right with the shroud.
Yeah.
Like the Tecumsehs are easy because you just do under the 3/4 inch bolts, pull it off, and throw it into a box. So yeah, I got a few. I should have a few down there.
I think
How
we'd
come-
all
how
be
come
amazed,
Nick's not up
Bruce,
here?
to be honest.
Pardon me, sir?
I think we would all be amazed if you didn't have a few lying around.
Yeah, I got a couple.
Conker,
I think there's a little
how come
plastic
Phil's
guy.
not on the panel?
Say again.
How come Mick isn't on the panel?
I think he's resting.
That's a nice way of putting that, Phil.
Or he said something dirty on the last week, and TC's banned him for a week now. Teaching
No,
a
I
lesson.
wouldn't. I'd never ban the man. I tell you, I love him to bits. He's a bloody nightmare, but I love him to bits.
Right.
He's
There we
probably
go.
working. Isn't he on the train right now? No, he's not working.
He's on the side. I see he's been on the side all evening.
It's too hot
because
to
of
work.
because of the heat. The rails get too hot; they couldn't work.
No.
Well, we
Because of thermal expansion.
We
When it
get
gets
the wrong
too hot,
kind of sun.
you can't
That's the
work on
problem.
it. Yeah.
Well, plus in England, one set of rails is all electrified too. So you got to be so careful.
Yeah, you can't do it during the day.
Yeah, we always
Full
say
of
the
electrocules.
wrong kind of sun, the wrong kind of snow, the wrong kind of leaves. You know, we got John back up again, hot and bothered.
You feeling a little better now, John?
I think that overloaded my internet. It just stopped all.
It's probably because you don't have your fans going and it got too
Yeah,
hot in
it
there.
overheated.
Yeah, put your fans on, buddy. Gee.
Yeah, what are you, stupid or something? Put your fans on.
I won't melt. Don't worry.
Why do they always pick on you, John? I don't understand.
Because I make it so easy, maybe. Who knows?
Yeah, you leave the door open, all right.
Yep.
You certainly take the pressure off of me, mate. I'll tell you that.
It's facing that way. Yeah. Yeah.
That looks like the
Everybody-
tsunami coming in there.
There we go. There's Mick's on the side there. Look.
Too many celebrities on the panel. I'm just.
There you go, John. Are you cooling off yet?
Oh yeah, I can feel it right here. Thank you.
You feeling better now? Okay.
All better.
That's like.
Well, guys, I think we're on a bit of a low at the moment, so we'll call it tonight. I think
that's really fair.
I think we've had a lovely evening again, as always.
I'm off to a 2-year-old's birthday party.
It is, isn't it? It's just, I say it every week, but I really mean it. It's this panel, this stream's all about you guys. I just sit and mess around with the buttons occasionally. It's down to you guys.
Yeah, with these guys, keep one hand on the button to drop somebody off if you have to, right?
Yeah. And loads of comments tonight as well, which is even better. It's brilliant. There's still 31 people in the stream, so it's excellent. So brilliant, guys. Thank you all, each and every one of you.
Thank you
Always
for
fun,
having me.
Phil.
I appreciate it.
Everybody have a good evening. Thank
You
you.
have a brilliant time, guys.
Off
All the
to
very best to everybody. Take care.
Take care.
Thanks.
Bye-bye.
Nice seeing y'all. Bye.